Hello and welcome to this episode of Showstar's House. My name is Jackson Peary, and today I have a very special guest, on the podcast. He goes by the name Gilbert Liswaniso. He is UPND's National Youth Chairperson. You will see him on the ground everywhere, and of course trying to put everything together. Today, among us the things I would like to discuss, with him. The big news coming from Chawama, they lost the parliamentary by-election, in that constituency, plus a lot more. Coming up later on, there are numbers on the screen that you will be able to call us live wherever you are watching us from. If you have any comment, any contribution for Mr. Liswaniso, you'll be able to come through live and, of course, be able to have a conversation with him on this very show. Mr. Liswaniso, thank you so much for making time for the Zambian people.
Thank you very much, Jackson Peary. Chinyanja mwauka bwana.
Stilesa kama chinyanja. Stilesa kama chinyanja. Tawaka bwino.
Mnada kwa manyaka wa.
Manyaka nchani.
Oh. Mkomboni.
Manyaka nchani. Kwa waleta nizi wako ine.
Nizi wako?
Ndeba nenzo pitira nenda kuskuru.
Nenda kuskuru. Napita kanjanje kanu. Napita kwa menu.
Kanjanje mpala nshwayo pati kuruwa kamnyama.
Kamnyama. Nishipaja pa novela kumbeshi pale maburuga mzee mbili paja.
Paseni kumbuka hapo man. Nenze mfana sinzo pita kokoja.
Jamanyaka eso.
Oh.
Tukulisa
Chawama. So anyways ko popangira nta kuboka mana wantu wa Zambia pa podcast hapa. So to begin with, inchanchi nashitika ku Chawama kuti mu lose my elections ku Chawama.
First of all, my colleague, that it is politics.
What went wrong?
You win, you lose some.
Yes.
Okay?
Mm-hmm.
And the lessons have been learned.
Mm-hmm.
At the end of the day, we lost. And we congratulate our colleagues, the opposition, for scooping with the Chawama by-election. It has boosted their camp. They're in the morale, they're celebrating. For us as UPND, loss, Ibaba. We're in pain, we're pointing fingers to each other, we are blaming each other, because loss, a lot of people associate with them with the winning. And for me, it's a lesson, because that has been the first time since we formed the government, losing an election when I've got it, but that's the first time losing an election where I'm in government, where I'm participating as an individual. So lessons have been learned from there. So there are many lessons why we lost Chawama. Number one, did we have a strategy? Yes, it was there. People followed. I may say people never followed. Those were assigned to follow the principle, the strategy itself. I think for me, there are only few who followed the strategy to ensure that we win the by-election for Chawama. Nevertheless, is that maybe we went casually there, thinking because we have been winning all those by-elections all along, we thought even Chawama is the same. But for some of us who have been there from the beginning, especially when they just announced that Chawama now it is vacant, who have been Chawama, I may say that maybe for almost 2 months. And I was able to identify some challenges, identify to say who is strong in Chawama, how strong is the PF is in Chawama. All those things we identified them to say, okay, what is in Ward 1 in Mrs., what is in Ward 2, what is in Ward 3 in John Howard, what is in Ward 4. We are able to put all the things in order. So kuluza nikuti vena vanzat within ourselves. Vena wezofuna marari, vena wezofuna marodi show, ukabalesa, no, we need these things, tell them no. Let's gun first numbers. When you have numbers, now we can do all this work. Because we didn't have time in Chawama. But I'll say also that the opposition was strong, especially in Ward 2. They were very strong, especially the late President Edgar Chagwalongo and the PF. They were very strong.
When you were talking to the people on the ground, did you anticipate that you were going to lose the elections?
The issue is you don't go on an election thinking you are going to lose. It's how people receive you. But there are certain areas where we could feel that here it's hard. Okay? people really need to be convinced.
What was the general feeling? Were you feeling you were going to carry the day?
No, we're feeling it. We're going to carry the day. You know, when you go to the battle, all of you are feeling that we're going to win it because we are being received. We are being given an opportunity. The first 2 weeks, I mean 1 week, yeah, I mean say 2 weeks, it was hard. Okay, that even just people raising, I'm specifically pointing out certain words which are very difficult, like word 2, which has the largest population of voters, almost 41,200 voters. That was very difficult for us, despite having penetrated like Hitwatasha, Methodist Church, the areas there were very good as UPN, and even you won. But along the road in Chawama Road, from Push the Market up to John Howard, what we call Snow White, that area, it was very difficult for us as UPN. But I can say that we penetrated, we mingled with the people, elderly people, women were able to advise us the kind of the message, how we were supposed to approach it. So all those things, we did our best. But at the end of the day, there was the vote of sympathy also at the end of the day. And it is normal for people to have a vote of sympathy and all those things.
Tell me, Chairman, tell me, when you say some places like Snow White, Kuja, it was very difficult for you. You were on the ground, I wasn't there. What were people telling you that was giving you a message like pano nyoko sako pano? What were they saying, the people on the ground?
Sometimes it's a feeling, how you feel about okay, I'm sure Sapoja in the compound, it's not about the law. They feel like this girl Tasila has been treated badly.
What did people say about Tasila?
As I'm saying, they think maybe it was treated badly until when you explain to say, oh, nila munamine yalenga senzo onekera anauziwa bwa report at least aonekera, but causing an amen. No, you can't. You said no. Lamuno silly so. Lamuno na heaven and jiramune maendera. And so the few things I think what they did at the PF there. So that's kind of ni chintu chatu ichi PF ni atu at the end of the day. Ni want what? But at the end of the day, to the women, we went in the shops, getting more information, to find out why. And also ours were selling the party UPND and the president that 10 cents per month. And we point out what Akainde has done. And robbing them to say, ni time your sense apangati pamoz naimwe. Tikupe mpani mtieseko, yasani kona Akainde under the constituents there, because kuli drama ya CDF, which some of you mnayonepo, yankala mukanso. No one is pushing for this man. Muntu amene mulimbikira salipo. So why can't you have somebody who push for these things so that we move together? So all that message we're trying to lobby to the voters in Chawama. In certain areas, they received that very well. And I can tell you that now we have a foundation in Chawama. Based on what we have done, we have a base now in Chawama. And it's upon ourselves as party leaders to ensure that constantly we are in Chawama to build that number that come 2026, 13 August, we carry the day in Chawama. Numbers that are there. Very, very numbers. People are willing to work with Akainde HDM, but it is us now, party leaders, to ensure that we reach out to that person, that vulnerable person, that youth, that woman, that old man, to understand the vision of Akainde HDM, the vision of the party. Then people decide to say, I think in the right track. But for me, people are willing. We just missed up a bit there. There are many factors which made us to lose an election. So, but we don't want to go in details because some of the things it is us. And also I said we went casually there. We were supposed to go in numbers. That's why I was saying, ministers, where are you doing? What are you doing? Because the presence of the minister is able to explain the policy and the vision of the president there. There are a few things I may speak, but a minister carries a word. They could go even early, but they will not go. But ministers are more important because these are the ones who stand on behalf of the president to ensure that people now are listening. Going into churches to listen. What are people complaining? What are those challenges? How to pick maybe 3-4 things. But at the end of the day, the one who's supposed to answer, it is who?
The ministers.
The ministers.
So are you telling me that the UPND ministers who are supposed to be in Chawama, according to you, they didn't attach the Chawama's by-election with that importance?
That is my opinion, and that is me, and I'll continue swinging it, because when a call like that is coming, collectively, all of us, the party secretary general did his job, the chairman of the party did his job, the president has done his job. So every member of the UPND who is holding influential position, you know that you are staying in Usak. What is next? You know there is a by-election there. What is next? Do you need to be invited when you are holding the position? No. The issue just to ask, tomorrow, the campaign manager assign me where am I going to be, me as a minister. Where am I going to be as a national leader? Where am I going to be, me as a member of parliament? Where am I going to be, me as a councillor? Where am I going to be, me as a council chairman or a mayor? You need to ensure that you are there. You take things seriously as a team. It's not supposed to be one individual. To say it's only chairman Mariteta, it's only just Madam Muka, Chimwela, no, Anderson Banda, Chitanga, Zimba. I can mention these few who has been there, okay, to ensure that we win that election. Is it only the Chawama constituents, the Zulus of Chawama, or the Charlotte? No, it's collectively all of us as a team. So winning an election, you need to come together, all of us, okay? We need to make it very serious. And I keep on saying, when we're in opposition, members of parliament there and then will regroup themselves, and then we hit the ground. And then you win an election.
What will the UPND do to make sure that if there will be, even before the general elections, if there will be an election anytime soon, especially like one in Kasama or anything like that, the important people can show up to show support? Because people are beings of habits. What they did last time, they are likely to do next time. Or what they didn't do last time, they are likely not to do next time. What is the... Do you have people have plans to make these people do what they're supposed to do?
Jackson, that's why it's a responsibility of us leaders. You pursue somebody to vote for you. It's not easy for somebody to come and vote for you. But your presence and engagement are the most important thing. So are we engaging our people? So when I'm talking about these leaders, they have an upper hand of explaining what Akainda has done in 4 years. And the people are able to listen. The same information will go on the ground. That's why I keep on saying everyone who has an influential position, there are some constantly have been helping the party. They have been there. They will even ask. I'm talking about influential position under this government of UPND. You know, they know themselves wherever they are. And that's why I'm saying, what contribution are you making to the party UPND?
My question to you, sir, is that is there anything you're going to do to make these people behave the way you want them to behave? The ministers.
The issue is not only ministers. I'm saying we, leaders. I'm including myself. We should not take things casually. We should not betray. Akainde has done his job, but it is us to help him. Akainde cannot know everything. What is happening in this country, it depends on us. So, yes, that's where we are talking. That's why the losing of Chawama is to check one another. What are we not doing for the people to listen to us that we can win the 2026 general election? Because our colleagues also don't think maybe they're playing around. No, they know. They've been in government before. Some from MMD time to PF. They know what they're doing. We may undermine them to say there's no opposition. The issue is, you are seeing some of them, they're wearing mikanjos, they're hiding with the name of the church. So you need to understand that they want power from who? From Hakainde HLM. They want to take it. For them, they don't care about the free education. They don't care about the CDF. They don't care about the freedom we are enjoying today. They don't care that now the economy is... They don't care. For them that we need to get power from Hakainde HLM. So they'll use every means. Then, here is a man you have in State House, a good man, Hakainde HLM, who has said the CDF money should go to that vulnerable person at a community level. to make a decision either ngafuna manzi boho manzo ya bwino, maybe kufunika kliniki, maybe kufunika skulu, kapena bridge bene bake bantu pamene pali ndrama zamene zija kuli bena aba skulu bamese waende ku skulu anapera mu grade 9 aende apunzireko zinchito za manja, bricklaying, welding. This what Akainde is doing. The human resource which has never gone to school is taking them to go back and learn some
skills, yeah?
Skills. So these others in the opposition, for them, that how can we get power from Akainde children? So if us leaders in UPND we become carelessly, we may lose a leader, a good leader who loves the community, who want to see the community, who want to this country to change, that the taxpayers' money should go in our homes. Such a leader like Akainde Ichilem. So why should we do we ourselves? Should we keep quiet? Me as a national youth chairman, I'm an eye for a political party called UPND. I'm the best, I'm the number one security chairman. Together with all my youth up to the branch level, we are the one in charge. Is this party okay? Are things moving okay? So if things are not moving okay, we will speak and we will remind our colleagues who has an privilege to be in government, holding certain position. They are holding this position because of what? The party UPN itself. Because UPN formed the government. Now you are holding that position. Any position which is influential, I'm insisting. You were not there during PF, but today you have it.
So you realize that if nothing happens to the people who are holding influential positions after what happened in Chawama, you realize that you may encourage that behavior.
The issue is now, that's where we
people will still look away when you call them next time.
No. The issue is now, the Chawama issue is a wake-up call to us, collectively. Even me, who is talking here. I'm not attacking anybody here. But these are reality on the ground. That we need to be available. When duty to cause, we need to be there. You don't need to be reminded, no. You need to be there. You need to defend the president. You need to defend the party. You need to be available when the Secretary General calls for a meeting. When he calls you, listen and hear from him. When the chairman calls, listen, because this is a party which has given that opportunity. Because once you lose an election, okay, what do you want to implement? You implement the vision of the power. As when you lose power, are you going to implement the same vision? The answer is no. So you protect the power first. That's when Makamba Kuti. Sidawine bonanza. Si bola beteme tinawina. Tinawina chalo. So chalo. Chenga tachisunga ise. Nunkana maso mpenya. Kuyangana kutukulibe kugona. Pali ponsi tijaka hapo. So tikamene kafuna kunyanga antika diaka pamene pacha. That's how poeti ndiye ndare momene ilili. So ngati zanka mtu ya kamfati. Kamene
kafuna kunyanga nyamuka diaka is silencing diversion views. That's what you mean?
Tulesa kukamba. So ngaga mtu kadia kabini ngitenga takamba hapo kaile.
Mbona kama kamba hapo?
Simwamene.
Tell me chairman, what lessons did you learn from Chawama as National Youth Chairperson as the UPND?
Number one, what I learned first of all is that among ourselves we still need too much rallies and the road show. And I want to tell the members of UPND, road show and rallies comes after you have numbers. And I want to emphasize kuti kuwina my election ni figa ni bantu. Karani na bantu. Bamene munga kwanise ni pamene munga kaina rally. The more you want to have more rallies, bantu wazenda wavotere muntu winango. This is the message I'm sending to the UPN.
You're saying it's not about the rallies?
No.
It's not about the rallies?
No.
Okay.
First of all, you need to secure numbers. After you've secured numbers, then you can have rallies. Then you can have roadshows. Because now you are sure that you have a number somewhere. Because winning an election, it's not about making noise. Winning an election is about a figure. So looking about the figure there in Chawama, for me, again, I'm saying I'm happy. Okay? Looking at just the figure, I'm happy. Meaning the UPND is okay.
Looking at the figures you got in Chawama, yes. You're happy with the figures?
Yes, I'm happy. Because we have 92,000 voters. People voted maybe it was 79. let's remove 20,000. Meaning 72 never voted. So, those in opposition are celebrating. They're telling you to say, no, 2026 we are winning. UPND is going to an election with an angry heart because they have lost Chawama. I'm saying I'm happy we lost Chawama because it has waked all of us. We're taking things casually because I'm able to receive messages from across the country. Even those Vanaenda from 2021, Jackson, they've never been. I've never seen them coming to the party. They've never been in the ground. They even have a gut to shout at me as a national youth chairman, who has been on the ground from 2021. I've never rested. I don't want somebody to tell me. I know that every day I speak to people. Every day I speak to people, maybe 20, 30, 50, 100. Every day it's on my calendar to talk to people on behalf of Againde HLM. I know the feelings of the people on the ground. Because think now every day. I know what they're complaining, and we are able to engage them, to talk to them in a nice way, in a good way, by appealing to them to say, you have a good president in the name of Againde HLM. So, even those who left now, they were just making management contracts. Are the one for hiding. And someone I answered to say, tell me from the time of one, what have you done to the party? You're even telling me about Chawama. Were you there even in Chawama? What was happening door-to-door campaign? Were you there? But are we saying that we don't want to be criticized? Yes. For me, I've taken responsibility. Let me say, everyone knows an election that we took responsibility. Chairman Mateta, the entire province, we took responsibility. That was, for me, I was given an opportunity to be part of the campaign team there in Chawama. So we took responsibility of losing. I understand the pain when you lose an election, but it will be, again, not normal for me to run away from the loss, start pointing fingers. But I'm reminding to say, when there's such kind of a program, let's come all of us, we work together to avoid pointing fingers to each other. We allocate each other. It was Ankara for polling station Paja, it was Ankara for branch Paja. Someone who has been given an opportunity, even those so-called civil servant. But you know that you are in that position because of UPND. At least they don't know when they when they were the foot soldiers. What I'm trying to say, I'm not going to put it around here. You know yourself that today you are holding that position because of UPND. You have been appointed. You cannot be there, but do something to say, oh, this is my part. What's brought me where I am here? Then contribute something.
I hear you.
Maybe, it's not only maybe even money, maybe even a message. There's something you have done in your institution, which we don't know. Go, Gilbert, so where you are going there, tell the people about this issue. Let's
allow the public to come through. There are numbers on the screen that you can call us live. If you have a question or commentary, you can talk to Gilbert Liswaniso. He's actually UPND National Youth Chairperson. Now, we are broadcasting live from Streamside Resort, somewhere in Lusaka West along 7070 Road. If you are able to see my background, I'm sure you'll be able to see one or two things that you can actually enjoy. Now, before we pick our first call, Mr. Liswaniso, there are some people that are calling for your arrest because Material Member of Parliament, Mao Sampa, the last time I checked, I think even up to now he's still in the cells for making unsubstantiated claims on Facebook that he couldn't prove. I saw his apology to the ECZ, but I think they didn't forgive him. They still went ahead and reported him to the police. And it is a Chooks. You made the similar Facebook post claiming that the UPND candidate in Chawama won the by-election leading by 1,700 votes. You should dispute if this is a lie. Against the FDD's 1,300, which is also a claim that we later knew that it was very false. Are you ready to face the law and the consequences, or you are untouchable because you belong to the ruling party?
No, the issue is when you are counting.
Same election, different false claims. One is in the Chooks, one is here with me, very free.
when you are counting on the polling stations, you are leading. It's about leading, but you wait for the last one at the totaling center. There are 110 polling stations, 111 polling stations in Chawam. There are 15 polling districts. Because people don't know, I could see what is a polling district. What's that? Because you don't know. Some are politics, some are ndari. Pameti maindra kuvote. For instance, where we are here, we call it a polling district. But here there may be 10 polling stations. And polling stations are those class maindra kuvote kapena wengine mudomu, so those are called the polling stations. So you count another polling station mwawina, imwenangu mwaluza. So you put your totals all together. So all of us were putting our totals and we're leading for sure according to us the way we think. But we didn't finish. You look at the time when we posted that, they were still counting. Are you getting the point? Huh? Did I say that? No, he was leading. You even said you are leading. Are you getting the point? So how do you arrest such a bit? The PF also is celebrating. UPND was celebrating.
Yeah, it was very confusing for
Are you getting the point?
People who are watching.
No, why that PF was celebrating? Because in a certain areas, PF also.
So you didn't insinuate that you won?
No.
You insinuated that the current, at the time you were counting?
There's Chawama, there's Chimwemwe. PF won there. Okay? They were celebrating. Are you getting the point? Or is it that because they were in totaling center? The answer is no.
The caller, director says there's a caller. Let's
Yes.
just bring in the public. Let's just bring in the public quickly.
Yes, and that question is very important. Eh?
Just hold on. We'll carry on with it. Good afternoon. Good morning. Hello.
Hello.
Hi. Would like to know your name and where you're calling us from.
I'm calling from Mongo.
You're calling from Mongo.
Yes.
What is your name, sir?
I'm Lucky.
Lucky, you have 2 minutes starting now. Please go ahead.
All right. Good morning. How are you?
Good morning, Mr. Lucky.
Yes. Good morning, boss.
Good morning, Mr. Lucky. Please, I'm giving you 2 minutes. I'm restarting your 2 minutes. Please go ahead.
All right. Thank you so much. I'm calling you from Mongo, Western Province. That is under Mongo Central Constituency and ward it's Ilute. Boss, good morning.
Good morning. Good morning.
We can hear you. Please go on with your contribution, sir. Your time is running out.
Yes, my contribution is actually I just want to appreciate what our national youth chairperson is bringing. I think this is the reality on the aspect of helping around. For me, I'm giving a credit to our friend, the team from here from Western Province, being led by our newly elected district youth chair, that is Tufeko, and even MG1. I want to appreciate the team that came all the way from Western. You can imagine the love, because of the love that our boss there, Liswaniso, has. And in line with our president, you can see the love that the youth came all the way from Western Province to come and support Chawam. But in line with what he was bringing up, there are people there in Lusaka who couldn't even just step a foot in Chawama to say this is the time we need to do this. So for me, basically, what I just want to put across is, as we are getting ready to our general elections, Chair, we are behind you. Let's work around as youth and people that we have seen that they have done their part, but they are not willing to help. It's an issue that we need to work together. Here in Western, wherever you have been, he has been there as the national chair. Wherever there's something, in the Angati, he was there. We had a by-elections. We went in Nakato, a by-election, all the way from Lusaka to come and support everyone.
Let us conclude, Mr. Lucky. Let us conclude, Mr. Lucky.
Yes, this is a call that calls for everyone to stand. As long as you are a UPND lover, it is time to wake up and to say, Chawama, it has opened up our eyes. And everyone is ready. So let's stand up.
All right, Mr. Lucky's time is up. You could use the numbers on the screen wherever you are listening to us from. Please give us that call. Would like to hear from you. Mr. Gilbert Liswaniso is also here to have a conversation with you. Hi there. Good morning.
Hello.
Good morning,
sir.
Good morning. Thank you. Your name and where you calling us from?
This is Sylvester. I'm calling you from Petauke Eastern Province.
Mr. Sylvester from Petauke. Please go on. You have 2 minutes, sir.
Mr. Liswaniso, how are you?
Tili bwino muli bwanji boss.
Tili bwino. Sogoleri ngatikamba vinhu tikazinghala very honest. I overconfidence yanu va UPND imivengesani kuti muzaendoluza nayo because imwe muzipanga monga ndimwe ene muvota. Chawama election is one of them yomirangizani ngati imwe losing a popularity. To say the truth, UPND government is the worst government in the history of our country. You have done nothing. You are good on talking than working. So your narrative, you can no tendo uina mwichosepo. You are relying on the disorganization of the opposition. But to tell you the truth, this time around, muenda. Zambian people have already decided to vote you out. They will vote for anything just to make sure that you have gone. Thank you.
Thank you very much for coming through. Maybe we can take in a last caller before we can get back to the chairman. Chairman, I hope you're taking note of the sentiments from the people. There are numbers on the screen. You could give us that call. Please use those numbers. And if you have any question or contribution, we have the UPND National Youth Chairperson, Mr. Gilbert Liswaniso, is actually here, taking note of your questions or just your comments. Hi there. Good morning. Good morning.
Morning, how are you, sir?
Great, thank you. Your name and where are you calling us from?
Yeah, I'm Daka from Sparta.
Mr. Daka from Sparta.
Yes. Chair, how are you?
Fine. How are you, boss?
Izime Chinyanja, right? Kuna vanili Chinyanja.
10, muna 2 minutes, wachukudile, 10.
Okay. Gilbert, I think vantu maningi sikona kuti tibrema chani. Vantu vavene mnange na mpawa. Vantu vakuti vambili manzeribe maningi experience. Apa ndepe mpenga experience manje. But mistake zabe naona waja wamene wanafunza kudala zima MPZ matani. Iyo wapezeka kuti vakufirirani manje. Wamene mlibe experience. So iwona kama simisebenza but vindu vamene mchita vioneka it's only that mlibe proper media. Amene ingakambe. Alliance of UPND afuna ngara spokesperson. So losing a channel instead of kama vindu vakuti zingachitike loko vamene mwachita muikapa politics alliance kaidi afuna kwenda ku media. So as a chair naona kutikambane na mayuthi wanu vakazikeni pansi choose proper media team amene ingazikambira ko UPND kutawama kuja mavoti vantu sembe vanakupasani but problem yakuti uyu akaenda pa Facebook ava jina kumtima whether you like it or not tawama titenga tawama tikwenywa yes nza kwenywa which way. So sometimes vokamba vanu kutosa kwa imatea na kupezeni problem iliyo but mayuthi vanu karani nao pasi vakazizi vakakambidwe na mavoters vozi vantu vamene vavota ndiyo vamene chivavava koma mukatinde the system pa ground no problem zambo peza hope kofewa but mukapitiriza alliance ngare okambirako chipani muzaruzi matana wevi 2026 zakombokera pamozi wazambo tisa kuti makada ziko ngambira chizi zaveka chair.
Thank you very much. Chair, you'd like to respond to some sentiments here?
Thank you very much. Let me start with Lucky from Mungu Ilute Ward. Was saying that one of our leaders, youth there, they came to Lusaka, which I say yes.
Mm-hmm.
Most of our few youth from other provinces, they came to support. And he's saying that there are those within Lusaka who failed to go to Chawan just to go and help the issue is to have a passion for a political party.
Mm-hmm.
When you have a passion for a political party, you do what is necessary.
Yeah.
You don't need somebody to tell you, because you know that this is a vehicle which we are using for us to be in power.
Yes.
And to continue running this country so that the people of Zambia benefit from the leadership of Hakainde Hichilema. That's why when such activities comes, there are few individuals who are passionate with the party. You always see them coming forth to come and work. Really, I agree with him. We're not supposed to be told. We need just to stand up to say, this is my party. That's why I'm keeping on emphasizing to say that the ministers, we leaders at the national management, the province, anyone with influential posts, as long as appointed by the president, or you are there because of UPND, by that time, in time of PF, you're not there. There were other DCs, there were other PSs, but today you are there. What are you doing?
I'd like us to be quick as we respond to each caller so that we can pick in some more calls.
No problem. No problem. Mm-hmm. So it's an emphasis we are making to say that we shouldn't betray the money in State House.
Yes.
Who loves the people of Zambia? Who wants the people of Zambia take something out of the taxpayers' money they were doing? That's what Hakainde is trying to do. So we need to support him. Abakambakuti overconfidence. Anichipani. Kulibe menaenda mundeo. Wazigwiririra. No. Kulibe. So iwo kamba kuti muzawina vantu apanga decision. Anese tina vantu, nemo mwina vantu. But I want to assure you that if you are going to best to do with Chawama, that's a wrong way of doing things. Because now I can tell you to say that we have won Lumezi, we have won Shimanda Mufuwe, Pambashe, Kawambwa. So you have just only one. Are you telling me you are forming government? Nifunso. Are you telling me that we are in the Tibeka Mozi Chabi? Tubiri kapetao kenaka. If it win ayonsa, my council chairman, if once it win, are you telling me that you are going to form government? So if you are going to base on that one, then you are making a mistake. It has boosted your team so that you can organize.
When you talk like that, don't you think you've got a way of influencing other fellow members of the UPND to be underestimating your opponents when you're going into an election?
No, we don't. That's what I'm saying. No one should underrate anybody. We work as if there is a biggest opposition. And if you follow very much, I can ask even my colleagues who tell you, me when I enter into an election, ni makamba paniokos. Even when we got a weak candidate from opposition, we work as if that's how you're supposed to work. The UPND should work as if there is a biggest opposition.
Let's move on to the next caller. My producer says there are a lot of calls.
Pick 5 so that can let them speak.
So
yes.
I'm asking that you don't stay long responding to a caller. There's a caller chairman who said that the UPND are the worst political party to ever be in power. What else did he say?
I'm saying we should talk about West.
Mm-hmm.
Atamai is how you're saying about West. What are those things? He's from Petaoke. The MP for Petaoke. I'm seeing him showing what he has done using the CDF. Who is working? It's Hakainde Hichilema. PF members of parliament. They come on this procedure. Some of them have interviewed them. They have told you what they have done in their constituencies. Under who? Hakainde Hichilema. They will tell you that I've done this, I've done this, I've done this, I've done this. Under CDF. So if you are telling me to say Hakainde has never done it, then I'll say, how? Tell me. With the members of parliament, 156 members of parliament, they are speaking one language. They are going back to their voters, looking for another vote, using the CDF, which Hakainde has introduced. The monies go to the community there, which members of parliament today they are working. That's why even in Bill 7, 37 members of parliament has to go and vote with Hakainde Hichilema. So that this man is the greatest president we have today. So what you talking about? It's what? Unless we zotenga ndram ma bus stations, unless we zotenga ndram ma markets. If I'm not very sagai, those are we phone. In the usevenze. And that's the message of Hakainde. We the young people, it's about hard work.
Let's bring in a caller. Hi there. Good morning. Good morning.
Hello.
Good morning. Thank you. You are live on the podcast. We'd like to know your name and where you're calling us from.
This is Aaron Nyirenda within Lusaka.
Mr. Nyirenda, you have 2 minutes. Please go on and talk to Mr. Liswaniso.
All right. Greetings, my chair there. First of all, I would like to start by saying that I really like the man because he's always factual and doesn't always align with the party. When the party is wrong, he speaks it right. And I would just like to say that what happened in Shawarma should not even give the opposition any morale to say that, no, we are going to win, we are going to what. In 2021, it's not all the constituencies that voted for UPND parliamentarian. So it's just okay. It just shows that there's democracy in this country. And we are happy that they also won. I know my chairman there wouldn't want to have a parliament where we only have the UPND members of parliament. So it's just okay. But we now that's just it. So now I'm coming to my chairman. I've observed that my chairman has got a love for the party and is contributing to the growth of the party. And as the youth, I know that these leaders that we are seeing, Jack Mimbu, these senior ones, they will lead soon. So my question that is coming to my chairman is that I've seen the love and the contribution is making to the party. Now my biggest question is Mr. Liswaniso planning to contest for a parliamentarian seat in the future to come? So that the way he's contributing to the party to grow, he should also speaking for the people in parliament, because I've seen the man has got love for the people. I thank you. So
let him answer you before you go, Chair.
Sure. We are speaking here for the people of Zambia.
Mm-hmm.
The constituents we are the youth of UPND across the country.
Mm-hmm.
Is to support Hakainde Hichilema. Mm-hmm. That is our president, and I want you as the youth also to continue supporting Hakainde Hichilema, so the vulnerable people, orphans, those unprivileged, they can benefit from the leadership of Hakainde Hichilema. So we are speaking on behalf of the people of Zambia. That's why we are here. We are speaking. It doesn't mean to go to parliament, mean I'll speak for the people of Zambia. No. Even the way you have called, you are contributing your voice, and I want to encourage you every time pick a call, contribute on the radio station, bring out issues affecting your constituency, your area where you are. Speak out. 1, 2, 3 people within the institution of this government, they will listen to you, they'll implement on behalf of those people are speaking on behalf. So for us as the youth of UPND, ours, it is Hakainde Hichilema. Period. It ends there. That's why we are bold enough to speak that way, because we don't want to lose a man like Hakainde Hichilema, who means what to the people of Zambia.
Has the question been answered?
Thank you very much. Yes, thank you very much. I appreciate it. And we shall continue, because I believe in the vision of President Hakainde Hichilema. Right now, we've seen a lot of kids going to school, courtesy to President Hakainde Hichilema. We shall be speaking. I do call radio stations. I'm pretty sure you must have heard one of the calls which went viral when I showed Mr. Luwinda that President H.H. saved him from getting beaten by Kada. So we always support Mr. Edgar. We always support Mr. H.H. I always support the president. Thank you very much.
Thank you, sir. There are numbers on the screen that you could, use to give us that call. Please give us that call. And Mr. Liswaniso is actually going to be glad to have an exchange with you. There are numbers on the screen. Do give us that call. Hi there, good morning.
Hello. Yes, hello, good morning.
Good morning, thank you. Your name and where are you calling us from?
My name is Justin.
Justin, where are you calling us from?
Within the sir.
Okay, please go ahead and talk to Mr. Liswaniso. You have 2 minutes, Justin, starting now.
Okay, Mr. Liswaniso, good morning.
Good morning, sir.
Mr. Liswaniso, we love UPND. We can't lie you. And we have seen the developmental agenda that President Hakainde Hichilema has brought upon this nation. But my concern is just one. I think we are not explaining to the people, because even me here in town, I find it difficult to convince people about what the president has done. I don't know if they have just decided not to see, or maybe, I don't know. But whenever you say the president has worked, they will say he has never built anything. So I think we are lacking. We are not. These people, I don't know what I can say, but it's like there's something that is lacking in the minds of people. They think We have not, Akande Hichilema has never built any road, never built any school, has never built anything. They have said he has done nothing, contrary, nothing. But what I can advise you, the chair, is that maybe we need more of the sensitization to the people, or to tell them about what the president has done, because the president has done a lot. Everyone can see, but I don't know why these people, they have got that dark mind, that heart sometimes, But the trauma result, for me is that that area, it was for the PF. So us, we are gaining numbers. So that cannot be the determining factor of 2026. No, because
let us conclude. Your 2 minutes is up.
Yes, I'm concluding. So, Mr. Liswaniso, what I can encourage you, be on the ground. Be on the ground, on the radio station, as we call almost every time, so that at least we try to tell people, whatever we are, we campaign for the president. I think I rest my case.
Thank you very much. We really appreciate you.
Thank you.
Chair, with about 7 months remaining before the general election, how do you rate the chances of the UPND retaining power?
Ndale ya zona. Politics ya zona. Izamba mu 2041.
Mu 20
Nagamba ndale ya zona.
That's politics ya zona.
Izamba chani?
Mu 2041.
So nakuyanka, so UPND
Ikaliko.
Yeah, just get used with us. We are still with you, Mr. Jackson, and those who are listening, we are still with you.
Another 15 years.
We know where the numbers is for UPND.
Where are the numbers for the UPND, sir?
They're everywhere. In all the 10 provinces are there.
In all the 10 provinces? Lusaka inclusive?
Lusaka inclusive, yes.
The numbers that some are standing against you?
Let me tell you, you win an election using a figure. You don't win an election because Lusaka na eve, kuli namba metifuna mu Lusaka. Kuli namba tifuna mu Kopa Belt. Kuli namba tifuna mu Luapula. Kuli namba ya metifuna mu Northern. Kuli namba tifuna mu Muchinga. Kuli namba tifuna mu Eastern. Kuli namba tifuna mu Central Province. Kuli namba tifuna ku Northwestern. Namba mu Southern na Western. So it's about numbers. You don't win an election. Mavuto mu Lusaka si mavuto amenali mu Mumbwa. Mavuto ali mu Mumbwa si mavuto ali ku Lundazi. Mavuto ali ku Lundazi ame mavuto ali ku Kopa Belt. So each province has challenges yakaena. But at the end of the day, this president has made sure that all the constituencies, the little budget we have as a nation, akainda igavani sama 156 constituencies. There's something akainda, as we speak to you, every constituency, there's something which government is doing there under CDF. Under government of UPND, under akainda Hichilema, at least mwana yonga kwansi kapewa peka wana ku private school, but we were brulu bako meswanga kwanisi. They're benefiting from this government. So it goes back to the...
In fact, I want you to list some of the achievements.
Just a bit, coming there. That's why that caller. The other one was saying, by UPND, the media is there. Ndali ni kukamba. Jackson, ndali ni kutabuanji? Kukamba. If they want talks too much about propaganda, they want to vabu no kankarazi. Wasn't believer. So they emphasize that UPN should continuously speaking with the appealing to the people. Tenga ati kamba every day. Salekirecha be akainde ndiye kamba eka. Ndiye atuza vinu. Tenga ati mutandizila. Information ikabwera kulise. Chipeleka mu branches muni wazimai na mayouth. Wakamba na abantu. Government yatu yashitawo school. Government yatu yatawo clinic kuno. Government yatu kwezi kanema mine Kopa Belt. Wanasegula yonse. At least babiri batatu bangena konchito kuja. Wanayabula bavara ma mine. People are able to listen. Mwinvesa boss wanga hii government chenzeko na chilala pakati hapa. Malaita nenzo kuvuta konse. At least hapa malaita saenda. Tinamuza akainde malaita tiafu na maningi. Because anatuuza ni crew clean koni. Tilikusakira ati malaita angaleni ambili. Chiteko invest bantu bamvela. Ma farmers. wakama kuti swana balipire government budget ya government manakamba kuti milisi bazakula kapena 10,000 koma apa pogula milisi vanagula 30,000 kuti vanalima ni vambiri navaja vanzanu vaigula ko milisi vambo valipira koma problem ni kuma bank but government abwanji yalipi vantu vamvera because at the end of the day government abwanji isebenza akaenda likumverera abantu aponyapo bit by bit just like that stinga chite vonse pamozi when muli 5 years divorce that promise Zambians tavapasa no but we are able to count the best one to say issue of school is most important for the nation either we like it or not. This is the biggest empowerment because vana vanali kusia school because has failed to kulipira exam fee government manje hapa ivalipirira vana so izo kuskua na gusa vitumbua but vambili manje pano vali mu class vankala vambili mu class and my teachers akaenda angenesa every year meaning after 10 years from now government ya UPND okapena country ya Zambia will have a lot of young people with innovation. They won't just talk about only kungena nchito, but they are able to create even employment on their own. That's a vision of the president. That's why tuza kuti hard work. Tenti kazi sevenza because chalo nindise. Because even Bible, ituza mu Genesis, mulungu popanga ziko ino yonse, anaika mamuna na mukazi mumunda. Yanganani vintu hivyo. Pamela anachimwa, anakamba kuti, pokudi ya iwe festi, wenga grapa doti. And if was eventi chita vilipa doti. So, let's not forget that principle that we need to become hardworking. The responsibility of Akainde Ichirema na government yake ya UPND is to create tunjira okapena environment vantu bakwanisise. But for do that, because for ngena mu government ya potivotela, we found a lot of challenges. That's why Akainde has been talking about economic recovery. And has been very consistent. Economic recovery. And it comes with pain at the end of the day because you are building a foundation, creating wealth for your nation. You cannot work alone, he has to work with Imwa Jackson in once a citizen. But Akainde has opened the heart to say, Pameni sevens have one save, Snakame Munkalezi, Kazikambani, Nikazimvela, which needs immediately if the sevens lab, but let's focus on this road.
Thank you, Mr. Liswaniso. During a recent interview with a good friend of mine on Diamond TV, Andrew, you suggested that some UPND leaders, including ministers, are betraying the president by failing to protect the party's power. I want to know what you meant by that.
Power is not powder. You are in power to implement the vision and the policy. So if you don't protect it, they'll grab it from you. Then your vision won't be implemented. I've said that we have a good president. Jax, I want to tell you, Pierre, that President Akainde is a good president, but he needs our help. He needs to be supported. By supporting Akainde is to do the job on the ground. By ensuring the party is functioning very well. The chairman of the party, the secretary general of the party, they are doing their job. So if you are a minister, there is a function, there is a program, then you are not there. Then for me, that's a betrayal.
Why is the president keeping people that are not helping him implement his vision?
Let me tell you, they may be together, they may be implemented, but there are certain things that should come out, strongly to come out to say, this one, I'm giving an example of Chawama. And I've seen that most of the by-election, certain individuals who are holding position are not there. I'm happy now Kasama, a lot of them have gone. Because I had to call for that. I've said I'm the eye of the party. I speak for the party. When things goes, that's why we are the youth. We are the security of the party. When things goes wrong, we speak. Because I've said we are in the office of what? Of the president. This means akateka is. So yes, can keep them. They are working together. But we need to remind them when they go astray to say, apamuchoka munjira. You need to move in this way. So members of parliament, councillors, council chairman, PSS, DCs, they have a lot of responsibility. Because babalikona responsibility. Bantu bamvererako. Every Sunday, you go to church. So that a pastor could call you and tell you what in that area, what they got. You don't need to be introduced. But the pastor knows, oh, this is a minister. Oh, this is our minister here. He has come. People are able to deliver the message quietly to you, and then you take to the president. So when we say we, I don't say only means, even me, I included myself. Am I on the ground? Am I working?
For you to talk like that, do you think that most of the leaders have become comfortable?
And I'll tell you, it is not to become comfortable. You may think because of free education. I've said, amena kamba maningi, bakoza kumumvera propaganda. Bakoza kumumverera. Okay? So I'm saying, don't be comfortable. Also, vulan sapato.
Do you think some leaders have become comfortable?
And I'm answering you.
I've not heard the answer. That's why I've asked the question again.
I'm answering you.
Okay, please answer me, sir.
Really? To become comfortable, thinking somebody is doing your work. That's why we remind each other. We need to push each other. The way people push to me. They are pushing me. Not that I'm not doing it. I'm doing it. So we need to push each other. The issue is no one should become comfortable. Osa vulan sapato. Yes, some of the people wanachosa sapato. Bafika. Yes. Wanafika. Ukabauza, no, things are just okay. Want to wakamba vasopa ground. That's why I've said there are people who were forwarding things here to me after Chawama issue. And I had to remind them, imwe munavula sapato imwe. Iwe munuza namba kudala kuviona. It's good mambo viona. So the Chawama issue, I've said, it's a boost. The lose of Chawama is a boost to the UPND members, leaders, even ministers, everyone, to say that we need to wake up and work together. So we are going to a general election with a spirit of oneness, unity, love. But if people are talking, everybody who have spoken, everybody who has criticized about Chawama, for me as an individual, I've put in my ear to listen for correction. If people are correcting Liswaniso, they are not wrong. They are right because they want to see us doing better. Are you getting the point?
Chair, speaking of Chawama, it was largely considered as a peaceful by-election. I want to know what you're doing as a political party to ensure that the UPND youth stay away from violence.
In fact, we're supposed to say, Chairman, congratulations for Chawama. From day one to the day of voting, how you conducted yourself as UPND. Compared, because you have been there, you as a journalist.
My question is somewhat congratulating you. That's why I've mentioned it was largely peaceful.
No. I wanted you to say, you journalists should say, because you have been there before. If it was PF, used to hear a lot of bloodshed during that period. But because of the leadership of Againde HLM, he told us, the youth, I don't want anybody there to hear that he has been beaten. Go and rob for a vote. Let people join UPND in Chawama. Go and beg it. That's why you could see Tipitana, PFO. But unfortunately, the day of counting, I realized the PF have never learned a lesson. They went in the homes of UPND. The PF, they know each other. They went in the homes and started breaking things when we were celebrating. Now the question is, how could a celebrating in that? Just celebrate. UPND was celebrating. They never went to somebody's play plot when no.
It's one thing the president's saying, but like you who was with the youths down there.
No, for me it's to implement what the president is saying. When you say I don't want this, collectively with my fellow youths, that if we are our president, all of us will go this way. We demonstrated, and we have been doing so in 4 years. Where there is a by-election, you have seen how we have conducted ourselves. Because we have realized that you can win an election minus beating anybody. The PF won in Chawama minus beating anybody. But the day after now, they are counting. Now, because that polling station they have won, they go in the people's homes. Kwamba kumenya vandu. Forgetting that the same people are beating, they know your homes also. Now, I've learned that, Swanapunzire, because UPND has never revenged. PF, wanamenya ba MMD in 2011, UPND has never done that. Because we know this is a dirty thing. We are destroying our country. But I've realized that banzatu sanapunzire. Ndewe kali mumutu. So, multi-pass pressure, the issue of violence, don't leave it to Againde HLM and UPND alone. It should be collective responsibility with all political parties. But the opposition, they are taking that one as their strategy. Ine nakamba kuta as a national youth chairman, zuko mkwambie, wene mwachita. But nene sinifuna muntu akanitumire phone. Chairman kuno. Sinifuna. Because you are not doing your job also as leaders there. You're not doing that job. Because me, I'm carrying a heavy in my shoulders. People. Bullet matupi mwao. People have been hacked. People mnapoka na manyumba. Mnapoka mastandi. These are the people I'm carrying, and I've told them that karani pansi, tentivani nkoni, chinawina, let's sit, you will benefit one day. And then you do such a thing. Then I'm worried to say, anzatu, so anapunzile. And in Nepal wanga, because I've tried my best. And they should thank Hakainde Hichilema. Because Hakainde Hichilema for sure loves the opposition, loves the PF very well. If it was a bad president, this time a lot of the young people were beating people to be in jail today. They are there. Who were torturing people in every bus station, in the market, in our section.
Chairman,
they are there.
Chairman, before I bring in the public again, there's been speculation that the ruling party would, Innocent Karimanshi, is known for violence and all those things. Speculation is that you bought him, I don't know, 2-3 vehicles. He's on some 200,000 kwacha salary. How desperate are you, the UPND, to pull such moves?
But even just such a thing, UPND gule mundu. Napano nzakamba. UPND is for strong men and women. It's not for the weaker. If you are a weaker, cannot stay in UPND. UPND si gula mundu. We mobilize for people to join. Kalimasha nabwera. Because he knew what we did in Chawam. Most of people are very influential at a section level. So because Nindale ni politics, Stinga Mulese Kalimash not to join a UPND. If he's known as a criminal, when it comes to UPND, there's rehabilitation in UPND, which makes you to become straight and live a good life and care for the vulnerable people. That is UPND. No one can buy for Kalima. Asevenza chan pakuti mugire moto. Bamina senza bamini bugambati no niba chan wena sevenza. If other people don't have those vehicles within UPND, those who fought to form government when him was in PF, the issue is the leadership of UPND has gone to the some of the people in their heart. So Kalima shawana leadership ya Hakainde, but UPND how they have behaved. Akamba abantu ndi bantu bonkala nao lekana niende ninkale na wewe. So if you tell me criminals, I'll tell you no, because a voter's card and NRC, even a criminal mankala nayo, hule ankala nayo, junkie ankala nayo, ufite ankala nayo, all these people are important in terms of voting. So you don't choose nacho funda ankala na voters card na NRC mutenga enda kuvote kuti win, because you win with one vote. So for me to tell me to say, you safunika nza kuza, no. What is the purpose of mobilizing? You want people. So the leadership of UPN should be very happy that they have done their best. That's why people are saying they are coming here. The last one, Bill 7, we had 37 members of parliament who voted for Hakainde with Hakainde on Bill 7. These are members of parliament in 2021 who campaigned Hakainde Hichilema, said bad things about Hakainde Hichilema. A lot of things in our constituencies. Even today when you go to the constituencies, it's very hard for us to penetrate. But they have realized to say, this man is a better president. His policies, they are good. They are supporting Hakainde Hichilema. Should we tell them that, no, you people are not good because you say this to Hakainde Hichilema? The fact is no. It is the leadership which you portray as UPND leaders across the country, wherever you are, at a structure. Now, people are happy, they want to be with you. So, Segulani do. Bantu bangene lekane bantu banyanganyisa dona kuipandura bapandure bangene mu UPND.
You'll be arrested, sir.
No, sir. Bagache bangene abantu Segulani milyango bonse te bwanji bangene because of your leadership. But when they come now, tell them how we stay in UPND. Tell them, muno mu UPND tinkala so tukana bantu, stimenya bantu, stenda ma markets, stenga ndama bus stations, bazamvera muno mu UPND is to work extra hard. Manengo zipezela weka ndiye ndiye policy ya UPND asamvera muntu nikusisakilira kwenda kunako asamvera. Then you know if we continue to do stupid things mana white paper tukuexpel tukupisha ndiye UPND.
What was Kalmashi given to be part of the party?
Kulibe abwera to join.
Great. There are numbers on the screen. You could give us that call and talk to the UPND National Youth Chairperson, Mr. Gilbert Liswaniso, is actually here to have a one-on-one conversation with you. Give us that live call using the numbers on the screen. This is Showstar's House. We're broadcasting live from a Streamside Resort along 7070 Road. It's in Lusaka West. Chairperson or Chairman, government is alleged to have engaged the Vatican to seek the removal of Archbishop Alec Banda as Archbishop of the Catholic Archdiocese of Lusaka. Can you confirm whether that is true or not?
I can't confirm.
You can't confirm?
I don't know.
Okay. Before I go to my next question, there's a caller. Hi there. Good afternoon.
Good afternoon, Showstar.
Good afternoon. Thank you. Your name and where are you calling us from?
I'm calling from Copper Belt, Kaloloshi.
What's your name, sir?
Brian Muntanga.
Mr. Brian, please talk to Chairman. You have 2 minutes.
Yeah. Good morning, my chair.
Good morning, Mtanga.
Hey, my chair, Munche.
Chair mdara wanga tipu shinga mu 2026.
Chair, awe tuletasha ama by election ya kucha ama ya peaceful. Chakumi tashe cha fest bulebo mmeja chair then apa chair kwero tufuminera mu mpanga twasanga pe pyonze pyali bafe bwino nomba chair tulefuwa muturangire ko fwe ma youth fwe bafumine ku mufumbo fwe bakwata ko mama shinya twashiteho twatitire invest twara kwisa.
Maybe would you like to respond to him as he's still on the line?
Let him finish.
Okay, are you done?
Yes.
Okay. Would you like to stay here as he responds, or you can just cut and listen?
Okay, let me just cut it.
Okay, thank you very much. There are numbers on the screen that you could actually give us, that live call. See if you can talk to Chairman Liswaniso, and he will have a one-on-one with you. Maybe you'd like to respond to him.
First of all, I think we.
Okay, sorry. Just hold your thought, Chair. Producer says there's a caller. Hi there. Good afternoon.
Good afternoon. Thank you. How are you?
Great. Thank you. Your name, sir, and where are you calling us from?
This is Kenny calling you from Central Province.
Kenny from Central Province.
Yes, please.
Please go on. You have 2 minutes.
How are you?
I'm okay. How are you, Mr. Kenny?
I'm all right. Thank you, Chairman. Chairman, me, I'm not happy with one thing. I do believe you are part of NEC, and you advise the people who are promoted to be part of NEC. I'm disappointed with some of the ministers here and the people you give positions as chairpersons. One thing I'll talk about, the Central Province Minister, who is one of the people I believe is bringing the party down. Why am I saying so? There is one school which is near where you are there. It is Navinanga.
Yes.
That minister is an MP, is a party chairperson.
The line has just become
By the
bad.
department.
Can you hear us? Hello?
Who had no water. The minister went to that side and he promised the people that will come and work on the borehole. That was some time back, early last year. But the minister never came back to work on that borehole. And the pupils were about to write the exams when Minister of Health almost closed that school. Till date, that minister has not gone back after promising the people that will come and work on that borehole. And those people are voters for the president. And at the end of the day, they'll be saying that the president is failing to work. Hence, the minister, the CDF, there is what? But the minister is failing to do so. He's failing to help the party. When he's the MP, he is the minister, he is the party chairperson. Would you kindly talk to these people to stop bringing the name of the president into distributive because they are failing to deliver? And find some people who deliver and carry the vision of the president, not because they are just loyal to the party, that they are not known on the ground. Sometimes they send the party intelligence to see how these people are performing. Thank you so much.
Thank you very much for coming through. Please do give us a call using the numbers on the screen. the chairman, the National Youth Chairman, is actually here to have a conversation with you wherever you could be watching us from. Hi there, good afternoon.
Afternoon, how are you, sir?
Great, thank you. Your name and where are you calling us from?
I'm calling you from Solwezi, Mr. Mwansa.
Mr. Mwansa from Solwezi.
Yes.
Please do talk to the UPND National Youth Chairperson.
Balusoniso mulishani.
Mido mulishani wa boss.
Nalabo mchichiwe mbazo zate abingi vumfwe.
Mkwete 2 minutes mkwai, you can mwatampa.
Mkwai. Awe, kwena ndoka vokstafe express disappointment over the past sentiments yaba president. First of all, the president into Varixoma, Amashuvala Nide, Tawenye, Tasakisha Charo. And he has continued saying the same things. Last time he was on the podium, he said, what happened? He incited violence. And the UPND Balusani Parerando Kovati UPND Takwata violent. Tabaishiwe Fiongo. But Mwadi Monacha Tigabura Jo Brack up. UPND cadres adapted. I said UPND cadres Vari Kataura Muntu no Kura Muma. The videos were all over the social media. But UPND Abo never police the power for Vachta. But he is claiming this country to be free from violence. Abantu ba alumwiro Muntu amwikete abamwikete abamumine bantu basangura Liswaniso nakuma campaign yo bali anabena ushenishi ofu baleranda nofu bachita fish sani na ba UPND obufi tebusuma ero abantu bali monati busumulebepa and abma farmers balechula mwali statement adama farmers bonse mwali bali pirente kuna ma farmers abatabako abatabali pira bali ala ma bank every day. That statement mwali kana ba UPND lero bamwitwa bakonera sumwitwa bali ndoko bati tabatera ma farmers ingarama mulando ko bati bali bonke shire mpyo kushita mu right, which means na ama rights tukwete permanent solution by yaba UPND yawe bashire shine mpashiranga shapwa will go back to the same problems. What are they saying? Am I right?
2 minutes now. I'm asking to conclude.
Yes. But just to stop Grando got on to a chula. By UPND, you will fee upon few people to have a spokesperson. For the end, the chance of Liswaniso, Fiabu, Liswaniso, Murray, Falcon, Sony, Momudi, Abantu a chula. That I mean,
finish wa pere apa pene Liswaniso mubebe deposo that nanengu mfweko. Na abantu bonse mfweko.
Wale poko that UPND is delivery. Na turando kwati ngatutube kushwa Liswaniso finish for UPND that deliver. Era abantu bakiri mu buchushu bumubuni yalo buchushu buri kurira kofi. Wa Showstar abantu barechula. Ama farmers barechula. Abantu for example, I had the business, I was running a station. Today I'm not running a station because of the UPND.
Einstein na person that was not much to conclude.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much, my brother Showstar.
Thank you. Have yourself a wonderful day. So we'll pick just 2 last calls as we head into concluding the call. The show. There are numbers on the screen that you can use to have a conversation with Mr. Gilbert Liswaniso. He's actually here to have a one-on-one with you. There are numbers on the screen that you can actually use to give us that live call wherever you are, watching us from. Hi there. Good afternoon.
Yes, boss. How are you?
Great. Your name and where are you calling us from?
Joseph. I'm calling from Kabanana.
Joseph from Kabanana.
Yes, sir.
Please talk to Mr. Gilbert Liswaniso.
Yes, sir. Good afternoon, Mr. Liswaniso.
Good afternoon, sir.
Yes, sir. So I just have a few concerns concerning your government. Yes, so first off, I would love to raise a concern about us who are normally found in town. Most of the time when you go online, you say, no, there are no cadres, but us that are found in town, we are mostly harassed, especially by Stanley, sometimes in part of Kamwala. So I don't know how we can help us with that.
Tell us exactly what happens. The chairperson is here. Tell us exactly what happens in town so that he knows and he knows what to do.
So they normally bring up unreasonable levies. You find that they'll just wake up and say, no, since all of you didn't show up on Saturday on 6 hours, you're now going to pay 50 kwachas. Then everyone is subjected to pay that 50 kwacha.
When the levy is supposed to be how much?
The levies are normally 10 kwacha. So if they are just broken, they want us to pay 50. They'll just say, no, Kamwala, specifically. Kamwala,
nifunsa koti tebe exchange pamoja na imwe pakamwala ni patikamwala market or ni past. Just tell me specifically ni paso neni ngawa kama ni past 10 ni past 10 ni pamene or bwanje nifache beni ziwe pamene hapo.
Okay, Kamwala behind University Church kuside coach. Side. And
then mwezi mwaka kuna kustand.
So ku stand most mapesika share the pesati kai most mapesika na part the pesati they are unnecessary fights about people just wake up and whatnot. So that is also a concern because if it starts growing, it's my Zangala West. Like there was an instance yesterday, one of the person in the motor and I don't know where he was going, and then one guy just stood up. Hey, it's just a patch motor. They started banging that car. Unfortunately, I couldn't record because I was afraid my phone may be broken. They started banging the car.
Just ordinary people or UPND cadres?
They were dressed in the carriers, some of them. Some of them are even found paper.
Just from there, I want to repeat, I want to emphasize to you. And kama kuli muntu
sorry?
Different kambe kuliwe na mimi natimvelera.
Yes, boss.
Don't allow imuni mwambili. Statement are very clear. Don't allow somebody kutengera ndrama utamba. Mveveni kuzanika. Don't allow such a thing. Utakutengera ndrama utamba. Alibe vile vose. Pangono. Nikuzanika hii. Nizabwera huko. These are the powers which you have.
Yes, sir.
Muntu umozi imuni mwa marketeers ni mwambili kapene bali batatu. Muntu akutengera ndrama mutamba. Because of our gari ya UPND. Say no to it. Mugwireni. Mpeleka ani kuzani ndine pano kai nikupasani mpamvu hizo. Because I don't want to hear these stories very kamba kuti osalekelela vintu because directive was given already. It has been given.
Yes.
Mwamvesa maninga. Okay. Ngani wa UPND ayunkana shop yake market mwamino. I have no problem. Mwamvesa maninga noti mutachoche kunyumba bweno kazilipirani hapa. Say no, let council collect money. Mwamvesa maninga. No one should use a regalia to come and do bad things when you are watching. Muze ni mugwire ni mukamino kamba chairman Liswaniso azazio.
Is there a number that these people can call you chairman and complain to?
Yes.
Yes, my friend, my office is open. These are the things I normally even go.
One more appeal, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yes, you are like our spokesperson as you say. So one thing I'd love to ask from you is at least when you're having conversation with the president, please kindly tell him, say, no, there are youths that are struggling in the streets. So let the government create a conducive environment for us to be trading in.
Okay.
We might not have access to CDF funds and other things, but we are trying in our own way. So we just want the government to create a conducive environment economically, physically, financially, and everything, so that we are able to trade and raise our own money minus engaging in illegal activities. That we appreciate, sir.
Your point is very clear and very passionate and very calm. You have for everyone. You have spoken to each and you have spoken on behalf of everyone. True.
Yes, sir.
So other institutions we're supposed to attend to your problem, to your challenges. We may not have an access for CDF. Yes, you are found in town. That's a word on its own.
Yes.
But the other institutions like CEC and everything, that is the target we need to target to set. Imwe wantu burani kono. In mwine wake nimazu kulistaka business kaso waka. Kakapito kanga miaka. Because me, I know when you get, you're going and giving somebody a loan who cannot even return the back. But for me, you are the target.
Business.
The business, yes. I want to assure you and to say that let's work together. That at the end of the day, what you have asked come back to you. And I will tell you that we'll do on your behalf. I think that has been what we have been doing. There are certain guys who have been helped in the same street. I don't want to say that everyone has been helped in Osaka. There I'll lie, but I can say some have been helped others haven't been helped like yourself. So our responsibility
Yes,
ourselves now is to knock on the doors to say, these ones are found in the street, these ones are found in these
Yes.
markets. Can
Yes,
batanzire
sir.
any corner, because maybe 10,000 to somebody it is nothing, but for you can change your life
Yes.
based on what you are doing.
Yes, sir.
5,000 can change your life based on what you are doing. So every little money which comes to your pocket can change your life based on what you are
Yes,
doing.
sir.
So I want to appreciate your first of all, your appeal, your concern. For sure, the president loves the young people of this country, and I repeat, boss wanga akainde chilema akonda bachichepere, akonda mayuthi. Njise kuzifaswa kama the hard work, you are the hard work is talking about. But the issue is,
Yes, sir.
kadoa echecha kapandureko bangono nyanganyiswa ati those opportunities.
The police don't want to hear those words.
No.
You get us arrested, sir.
So Akainde loves the young people. Boss, I want to say you, let me take advantage of you.
I wanted to know if there's a way these people on this gentleman on the call and a lot of other people can reach your office.
No, they will reach me. First of all, for me, if you want to reach me, secretariat.
Yes.
And I'm using certain offices for me to reach me first.
Yes.
When I tell you call a chairman Banda, Lusaka province, it's for you to reach me first. When I say reach out to Lusaka district, a chairman, you are reaching me first because the information comes first. I'm found at secretariat, the headquarters. As long as I'm in Lusaka, come to headquarters. Yes, you are going to find a queue. Just come. You are going to find a lot of queue. But I will know that specifically you have come for us. We will see everyone. Our police, we are seeing anyone. If you are not seeing me, you are going to see the chairman of the party. You are going to see the secretary general. These doors are very open as I speak to you. When you come, you can choose each office you want to go. They are very open. If you go to the S, you tell, okay, so-and-so is there, go and talk to him. If I'm not there, we'll say, can you tell me what you... And that's how we have done at Secretariat, that the door should be open for everyone and then attend to the problems of the people. Where we can do among us as party leaders, we'll do it. What needs the leadership in government also, we're reaching out to the government. Like yours already there, I'm able to know to say one-on-one, there's the issue of CDF, that's a word on its own, there's CEC, that's why we can get a bit of learning and those grants and everywhere. So ours is to push on your behalf now to say, group but person something, the market you are talking about. But I don't want to forget what I'm emphasizing. Don't allow somebody using the t-shirt for UPND Regalia to do illegalities when you are watching. You are the eye for Akainde Chilema. Say no to it. That's what I'm asking from you. Say no to, just tell them if national news chairman anaka na wanamulesa wa president na if itakulesa wanalesa wa president if SG sibafuna, wa chairman sibafuna, mwaliteta sibafuna, babanda sibafuna. They know. Uzaona jamutata bwanji azataba. You need to understand that they want quick money. And they'll use those opportunities when they see that you guys are not talking because me paligalia, because time ya PF mwenzo yo paligalia, mwenzo yo pa majongo, mu UPND ni zero. Mwana mani, so just say EC card by our UPND that can land. But I'll visit your market. Tomorrow I'll visit your market. You'll see me coming that side. Kumbuyoka University. I'll come there so that that problem comes to an end. Also, I'll visit Pastenry. Pastenry, papeze kama junkie, everything. I understand Stanley. I think you know. Don't associate Stanley with cadres of UPND. I want just to emphasize that issue.
Chairman, I would like us to conclude this call.
Yes, we have been talking too much about Stanley. Stanley don't associate with UPND. The issue, papeze kama junkie, mangwangwazi, bus driver, they're all together. So, but the issue is we need to address them to be respect to people. We are going to address that. Awane, sisi musenzera pano, pasanule mu bantu. Engagement are very important. Zuko mkwambia.
All right,
thank you, boss. I hope you've been helped. I think he's actually gone. One call. Okay. 2 last questions. Come again.
There were two callers which I haven't answered.
Oh, please.
Yes,
please.
Kenny. I want to thank Kenny for writing that the minister, the chairman of the party here, because we're in Central Province here.
Yes.
This is Katuba constituency. I
yes.
think you know.
Yes.
They were in Central Province. So I want to tell Kenny that we are going to address the matter. We'll talk to our chairman. We have brought out those issues. For me, I want to thank you. Brought out. personally I'll call the chairman himself to say there's this issue at this school. People have complained. I think
I feel neglected.
I feel neglected. Address it. For me, it's about engagement. It's about talking to them. The more we talk to them, the more they address their problems. And I know somebody already, because we are live here, obviously the message already going to him. But also I'll make a follow-up to ensure that things are done very well. The other one was talking about Mufumbwe mine, that ads and licenses which have been given to the people of Mufumbwe and the other cooperatives. The machines. For me, it is now to engage who are the owners of those cooperatives. Because I kind of want to see safety in this mine. Security. Because if these mines are just open like that, they are able to have what we call now the militia at the end of the day. So the plan is very clear that we need to create an environment doing mining in a safe way. The security should be there. Not Jim and Jack are the one there, foreigners everywhere. At the end of the day, these are the wars we are seeing in other countries. So the plan is trying to protect your own resources by doing a right thing, by working together. So I want to emphasize that yes, we got those machinery, but I want to tell you that in Mufumbwe, I know there are people who have been given licenses. For us is to ask now, those who got cooperatives from Mufumbwe to accommodate now in their cooperative, these other people that we work together, Kanga chepe kamenako, tagavanako. I think that's the vision of the president. Kanga chepe, tagavanako. The other one was attacking us to say, kubeventa chita, yes, no business and anakuta supply station na sa chita, nga unaku supply and people. That's why unanjala hiyo. Because I know those who caught too much this time, there are those who are benefiting from the market and bus station. Niwa haja wamine to supply ma people mu government and akaenda nafaka stop. So kulibe wa madiru mu government ya UPND ni kulimba. Also,
I'd like you to understand that it's not everyone that was doing wrong deals in the PF.
Because the one who is calling here, I'm able to listen. Eh?
Oh, okay.
I'm able to listen.
I can't. I'm not able to listen.
You know that me, I follow your program. I know callers.
I didn't know.
So you should know that me, if somebody who follows all these programs, it is me. I follow all your programs because I want to hear people are saying. Okay? If you tell me UPND has failed, and I've said here, atamize what you have failed. No, ni waboza. Ni boza ya bwanyi. Ni waboza. So it comes back. The one who called in Chipata, emphasizing kulise ba UPND. Chikasikama. Message ya PF. UPND alliance. HH is alliance. That has been their message. So UPND is kuuka. We need to talk more. Because the more kachekangina mu bantu wazana munga nizo. Kasi nibo? So, yes, I agree now. We as leaders of UPND, we need on top of everything. We need to speak. But
I think with the UPND, a lot of people have told you that there's lack of information dissemination, and I think you're not hearing this just now. What is it that is a problem in terms of
information? Is not about talking on the radio station or the TV station. Information go to the foot soldier of the UPND, talking to a neighbor, to a neighbor, to a neighbor, to a neighbor. That's effective information. Here, we are speaking to the majority, at least at one time, but the effective one is to door to door.
Can I tell you one thing I've noticed?
Yes.
This is my opinion.
Yes.
And I don't like giving opinions on this show. You are very good at countering the opposition. Mwamba, not even Minakamba Mwamba, but why didn't you bring out the truth in the first place? You're very good. Not you personally, but the UPND.
No. You're saying we are UPND, all of us. You are using me because I'm here. I'm carrying UPND.
You can have the information. But Mwamba, no, that dollar is fake. Then no, what Mwamba is saying is, but you saw the dollar dropped. Why didn't you bring out the information to the people?
Now, the issue is, because the concentration of UPND is to deliver. Get the point, eh? To do what is to deliver. So dollar pa 19 akamba kamba. Pameze pa 27 dollar nda pa Mwamba. Okay? Malaiti chesina problem takamba hapa tuna problem malaiti. No kulibe hivyo. Okay, but barakuti even them ya opposition malaiti nzeke zina problem here. Akaenda to buy agency to give to Chawama na bola mulesa. Are you getting the point, eh? Now, Akaenda is coming to say, can we deal with the matter now? After a drought, Akaenda said, no. The issue I might say is a serious matter. Let's deal with it now. But as we are dealing with it, there will be casualties. Are you getting the point? Even now we have improved Malaysia. Akaenda kama tinkani ya Malaiti ni payment. No, I said we still have a work to do. The information is very clear. We still have a work to do. Let's deal with issue ya malaiti permanently. As a country, not as a political party. As a country, you and me, all of us. Yamena bwela malaiti zamba kwa gavana. That's what I'm trying to put across.
Your media team needs to do better.
We are doing better. We have won because of the same media. We won an election because of the same media.
I know that you're in government. My last question before I let you go.
In fact, before you go to the next question, I want to tell that defending government is not an easy issue. It's very difficult. Defending government is not an easy issue because every day, those implementing civil servant at that level, balakwa every day. An office, and I will give you these examples. Uzaenda pa Msevo, a traffic officer who answer you rudely. Sometimes azakutukana. The finger will point on Akainde Chilema and the party UPND. Uzaenda ku school, teacher, asakamba voipa, a finger will go to Akainde and the UPND. Uzaenda ku clinic, a nurse or a doctor, azakuza vintu voipa. Chikumo pali Akainde. So it's not easy because government makes mistakes every day. Not because it is UPND leadership, not because Akainde. Those who are implementing. So people get now upset. Then bayangana pali government. Are you getting the point? So it is not easy to defend government.
Also, you have to accept that those officers are government agents.
That's what
they do everything in the name of the president. But, so if they do anything wrong, I'm not pointing at a nurse.
But
for showing laziness at the office or for being rude to me, the person who employed you did not teach you enough to be very nice to me, who has come to seeking help from you.
But I'll tell you that is my point to say you are able to be told everything. And because you feel like see who you ni Akainde. Your anger goes to who?
The buck stops at Akainde. My anger will go out to Akainde. Akainde must do better that his implementers on the, because him is somewhere working. His implementers must do better.
That's why we are there now. When there's a mistake, we are coming in to say paja muruvyanya mtu onongera chika.
Thank you.
That's why we speak.
Nice.
Nikaona kuti ndiwe officer ndiwe nasi, I'll take you on.
Please.
And when I take you on, you Showstar or
so I should get a good service.
Yes, you shouldn't go. So you're harassing. No, I'm not harassing, but I'm telling that
we need to end the show, Chairman.
Yes.
So, my last question to you is: there is public anxiety that the gaining the 2/3 majority in Bill 7 could pave way for the removal of presidential term limits. Does the UPND have any intention to amend the presidential term limits if it secures a super majority in parliament?
But for me, people are just thinking that way. Akainde has told you it's 2 term. Just told you that. Zambian people, they know it's 2 term.
Yes, the president has said so. B7 has got a power to give you 2/3 majority. So now, the situation that could happen, I'm not saying it will happen. That could happen. It is just a Rogers Mwimba from Chipata or from Northwestern who will just come and say, it's following the process. We want our president to continue because we don't think anybody else will lead us better. And it will go to parliament. You think your 2/3 majority will be like, no.
The issue is now, you leave it in the hand, the way Bill 7 was. It's the members of parliament who will make it. If that will be the cry of Zambian people, by that time. But you need to understand the leader who is leading you first. He has told you, I'll do my 2 terms is enough. Everyone. So for me, I don't see it coming. It's not even in my mind.
Don't see it coming.
I'm not seeing it coming because for me, you look at the bigger picture at the end of the day. So it will depend on member of parliament by then when they'll come. Are you getting the point? So for me, it's a fear of those in opposition. Just a fear. We just buy a fear. But at the end of the day, Akainde is a good leader. He's a good president. Who are I to say no? If it was you, if people are saying that's what we want, the issue is to deliver first. Let's deliver to the people of Zambia. Akainde, his mind is to deliver, is to ensure that all what we are crying for are being done. That's what it is. Because songa nkale maningi futi pambando.
Uganda.
Yes, they've delivered. They're there. It's to a president. It's part of the election. It's there. One thing I can tell you, Hakainde has lost 5 elections.
Yes.
That man is very strong. Even the man is very strong, consistent, that man. And the opposition, they know that they cannot stand with Hakainde. They call him that he's not a politician. And I laugh, I say, who's Hakainde Vestio? Just sit there. And I know these few leaders who speak sometimes your things, because are those, some are those who were with him, time Ijaya Pact, PF Pact. And I kind of understand them very well. That's why Valiuku, he must be very consistent. So winning an election, win Hakainde, general election, when can our course surface, when was a pima. Nibweza wenga utabwanji kuzipima kuti batizona uyu muntu. So tenti kazinkala, ours what we want that. Let Hakainde concentrate on delivering the people of Zambia. As politicians also in the Chipani is to support him as he always trying to manage the economy of this country. And this is my appeal to everyone that let's help the party. Let's ensure the party is on the ground. And ours to give information to the people.
As we come to close, Chairman, what closing remarks do you have for the people of Zambia?
Number one, first is to thank the people of Zambia. Under difficult situation, you have moved together with Hakainde children. The difficult situation I'm talking about is a difficult situation to do with the drought which we had. Hakainde appealed to the people of Zambia in terms of going to till the land. The people of Zambia did so. Today we got a big harvest. And they are still continuing, and the people of Zambia have answered. They are still answering back to him. When there was load shedding, the people of Zambia stood with him. I want to thank the people of Zambia by supporting Hakainde children. By supporting Hakainde, because we have been bringing out issues affecting the people of Zambia. Mukamba and Hakainde has been listening. Where you feel like he has stepped on your toes, Hakainde has apologized to you. I think this is one of the best things, the best leader we have now, by engaging in the people and working together. We are not saying that completely in the 5 years we have done it tremendous. No. We have delivered, we haven't delivered some. But my appeal to the people of Zambia, give Hakainde another chance on the 13th August. Mupasen chance, asebenze pamozi na imwe. Pamene pati vanyika, muzakamba tipasuna chitebwino, azaenda asebenze lepo. Ni pempo yanga to the church leaders, traditional leaders, civil society organization, you the media, the people of Zambia, the youth, the women. Let's support Hakainde Chilema and to move together with him. Chimpemperere, chendere pangati pamozi. And I want to ask the people of Zambia also kupemperera by opposition so they can speak, criticize the government with the vision, with peace, with unity. Nipempo yanga, wapempereleni mtipemperere tonsa zimalida that we keep this country as one, not to divide this country. Ambuya kudaliseni. Ankale na imwe, lero na masiku yonse, ziko mkwambiri.
Chairman, we would like to thank you so much for making time for us. We really appreciate how you've talked to the Zambian people and how you've opened up and shared your thoughts on different topics.
Thank you very much.
We've been broadcasting live from Streamside Resort along 7070 Road. I hope you've enjoyed today's program. Until next week, my name is Jackson Peary.